What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Days with Wade. Just before we get into the video, I want to just quickly say a wholehearted thank you for 100 subscribers. I know it might not seem like a big deal, like whatever, this guy on YouTube got 100 subscribers. It is a big deal for me because I've wanted to do this for such a long time, and to finally get that first milestone of 100 subscribers is just the best feeling ever. So I really wanted to say thank you for all your support and thanks for watching. Having said that, week 4 of the carnivore diet is down. I'm going to be breaking down the pros, the cons. I'll also be giving my final verdict whether I'll continue the diet after this challenge, and be sure to stick around to the end of the video where I'm going to be doing a full 30-day carnivore diet transformation reveal. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. Less stress and increased ability to handle stress. Over the 30 days, I've definitely noticed that I'm a lot more calm, a lot more cool. I don't let things get to me as much, and when I do get stressed, it's a lot easier to get back to baseline. Increased day-to-day energy for work. So work's been quite busy leading into the end of the month. So I've been having to work non-stop the whole day. I've found that I've been able to work at a higher rate without having any breaks, and I've also had enough energy at the end of the day to smash out a workout. So that's a big plus. Improved sleep. From the reduced stress and the increased energy at work, being able to work harder, I've definitely noticed that I've been able to have more deeper and restful sleeps since hopping on the diet. I was struggling with this quite a lot late last year, waking up at 3 a.m. and not being able to go back to sleep. I talk about this more in episode 2, how I was researching every little thing to overcome it, but this diet has been really the only thing that has helped me overcome that. So it's been a real lifesaver. Mental clarity and concentration. I find that my memory, concentration and thinking ability has increased dramatically since starting the carnivore. I'm not having to write as many things down and things are sticking more in my brain, which is pretty cool. Performance in gym and running. So after getting over the keto flu, which made me quite dizzy and lightheaded in my workouts, I can honestly say that there wasn't much difference in energy when I was on carbs versus in the keto state, which was quite interesting because I thought having no carbs would have crippled my performance in the gym. So with my running this week, I've managed to shave 27 seconds off my time, which was massive. At this stage, it's probably too early to call if I can run faster on a ketogenic state versus a carb-fueled state. I will say though, it is a bit of a different experience running the 5K park run carb versus keto, in the sense that when you have carbohydrates, you feel invincible at the start of the race. There's no pain. You're having the best day of your life. When you hit K3, that's when you start to run out of glycogen. Well, that's when I start to run out of glycogen and just try and make it to the end through grit and determination. With the carnivore diet and being in the keto state, I found that I don't really have that explosive start to the race. My legs are quite painful throughout the whole time. Like, I can ramp it up quite comfortably in the last 800 meters to try and beat as many people as I can on the way to the finish line. On carbs though, it's much more of a push. They're probably the main differences. Is one better than the other? It's too early for me to call. I would need quite a lot more time to get to my fittest, and it's definitely something that I'm willing to explore in the future. Recovery. The recovery has been quite good on this diet. I feel like I've been able to bounce back quite fast from workouts and not feeling as sore. Not really sure why this is the case. Might be due to the fact of the increased amount of protein and the large amount of fats coming through. Either way, it's a good benefit, one that I thoroughly enjoy. Increased motivation, positivity, and optimism. I generally feel more motivated, positive, and optimistic for the future. I definitely feel more in control of my emotional state with a lot less anxious thoughts. Time saved. This is probably honestly one of the biggest benefits for me. I think it's safe to say that a lot of us work full-time plus commute, and the last thing we all want to be doing after a long day of work is to get home and try and make san choy bao, dicing up all the onions, trying not to cry, prepping all the food. It's the last thing any of us want to do. Literally being able to pull out a nice steak from the fridge, salt both sides, throw it on the barbie, eat it, and then throw all the dishes in the dishwasher and away you go. You can't beat that level of convenience. Not to mention trying to prep meals for the week. This diet just completely takes out all the guesswork, makes it so convenient, and you're satisfied as well. The cons. Difficulty socializing. So if you decide to do the carnivore diet, there are a lot of internal and external conflicts that may arise when you start the diet. The biggest one is that socializing can be really hard. So going out to dinner, there's a lot of temptation around to get off the diet. A lot of restaurants don't have meat-only diets, and if they do, they're pricey. They also might be covered in all these different sauces. They might be cooked in different seed oils as well. If you're at someone's birthday party, they might ask you, why aren't you eating their cake? Why aren't you drinking any alcohol? Going to someone's house, feeling like you're being quite annoying by saying that you only eat meat. Having people ask what the carnivore diet is and having to explain your reasons why you're doing it. Having them think that you're weird and that you'll probably die soon because you're not having any vegetables. So that's probably one of the biggest hurdles on this diet. I wanted to be fully authentic and give you guys the heads up, if you haven't done the diet before, that you're going to face a few challenges socializing, but through perseverance you can get through it. It is challenging nonetheless. Diarrhea. This is one thing that took a few weeks for my body to get used to. I managed to watch a video with Anthony Chafee where he talked about over-salting your meat and taking too much magnesium can contribute to loose stools. So since changing that, it's gone away. Dry mouth. So this is one thing that I've had quite recently. I'll wake up in the morning and have quite a dry cotton mouth. So if any of you guys know how to remedy that, leave a comment below and let me know. Transformation. So without any further ado, drum roll please for the 30-day transformation. Here we go. So I started about 103 kilos and now I'm about 100 kilos. I reckon I started probably about 15% body fat. I reckon I've dropped to maybe 11 or 12. And also, I don't like to talk about it too much, but as you can see on my waistband, I actually have a men's undies business. So if you want to get yourself some comfy undies, the link for that is in the description for you to check it out. So here's the final verdict. Will I continue the carnivore diet after the 30-day challenge? I don't see why not. This diet has saved me so much time, not to mention all the other benefits. It really takes the guesswork out of figuring out what to eat, so it just streamlines everything. I do think, however, when I do stray from the diet, I will try and keep it low carb or keto if I can. I'm definitely grateful that I don't have any food allergies where I have to stay on this diet. I know Jordan and Michaela Peterson, if they have a piece of broccoli or anything else that's not meat, they're super sick and in bed for weeks. So I'm glad that I don't have that problem. So that's it for the 30-day carnivore diet challenge. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you got something out of watching me week after week on this journey. If you did, make sure to smash that like button and hit subscribe and kick that notification bell's ass so you don't miss another video. I'm going to be releasing weekly videos on the Sunday, which you won't want to miss. So having said that, thank you guys for watching and we'll see you guys in the next video.